Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoy it. We've got 2022 NFL Thanksgiving preview keys to the game happening right now. It's 12 o'clock Eastern time for you guys. Let me get you set for the games right now, right here. Here we go. Cue the intro. And with that, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fun NFL Live Scrub. Hope you guys know we've got the Week 12. My bad. Well, yeah, it's Week 12, and we've got 2022 NFL Thanksgiving preview keys to the game. Obviously, I have something special at the end, so stick around for that. But yeah, Live Scrub, hope you guys enjoy. Rams Matthew Stafford protocol neck rolled out for Week 12. That's some news there. Obviously, Thanksgiving schedule, odds, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the Bills and Lions. Here's your first game. Here we go. And at 12:30, well, in like 30 minutes for you, obviously the NFL today, presented by Ram Trucks, is going on right now on CBS. But yeah, it's 12:30, obviously. 12:30, not 1. Keep that in mind. On CBS, NFL Plus, Paramount Plus, other streaming services for this Thanksgiving game. Obviously, the Bills are 7-3, playing on Thanksgiving the first time I don't even know since 2019. Obviously, they 2020. Yeah, they actually played on Thanksgiving 2 of the last 3 years, which is pretty crazy. Obviously, looking at going back-to-back games in Detroit. They hosted the Browns last week here because of a storm. Lions scores 4-6, looking to win their 4th in a row. They've got actually a shot at making the playoffs somehow, some way. But yeah, at 4-6, we'll see what the heck they can do. Obviously, announcing this game, we've got Jimmy Nance, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolfson. Obviously, going to have more info on their announcing for them on Sunday. But either way, yeah, Bills Lions. Thanksgiving Day football on CBS. That's what I got there. Obviously, let's get right to the Bills projected starting lineup now. Okay, for the Bills, Josh Allen, a quarterback. Devin Singletary, James Cook, Naheem Hines, obviously in the backfield, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Isaiah McKenzie across the receiving room. Marquez Stevenson, Jake Kumrow, and James Crowder all on IR. Dawson Knox at tight end. Reggie Gilliam at fullback. Deion Dawkins, Roger Sheffield, left tackle, left guard. Mitch Morse is questionable though. We'll see what happens there. I don't know for sure though. Iggy Budiger is out, and of course Tommy Doyle is on IR. Ryan Bates, Spencer Brown across the rest of that offensive line. Greg Rousseau is out another week, so Boogie Basham and Von Miller will start because again AJ Epinesa is doubtful. I guarantee Shaq Lawson will get a ton of snaps, even maybe Mike Love. And Oliver and Daquan Jones are both there though. Jordan Phillips obviously can get a lot of snaps. Tremaine Edmonds is out for this one, so Tyrell Dotson will start. Terrell Bernard, I'm just gonna restart this because there might be anything updated. No, but either Terrell Bernard, Matt Milano, Tyler Matakevich, all going to be in there as well. Tre'Davious White-Jordan is now back. That's huge. Jordan Poyer, DeMar Hamlin, Dane Jackson, Teron Johnson, Serene Neal, Christian Benford in secondary with Kyer Elam out. Micah Hyde is on IR. Tyler Bass is their kicker. Their punter is Sam Bass. My bad, Sam Martin, my bad. Naheem Hines is their punt returner. Their kick returner is Isaiah McKenzie. Reed Ferguson is their long snapper. James Crowder again is on IR. Let's get over to the Lions now. And for the Detroit Lions, they're a little banged up, but Jared Goff is ready to go. Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift both in the backfield. Justin Jackson might get a carrier too. Craig Reynolds is on IR though. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Khalif Raymond, Tom Kennedy, and DJ Chark all receiver. Jameson Williams did get activated off the PUP list, but if you didn't know his player, can't perform. That's basically there, but yeah, he's not out for this one. Quintez Cephas, Trent Benson are both on IR. But Craig Reynolds is on IR. He's on IR. Josh Reynolds is questionable for this one as well. Of course, he had a big touchdown, 39-yard, I think, last year on Thanksgiving. See if he can do that again this year. Brock Wright, very solid tight end there. James Mitchell will get some snaps as well. Jason Committed is their fullback. Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, Peninsula, they're only healthy offensive linemen, but Logan Stenberg probably will start with Jordan Jackson and Evan Brown both out. Ross Pajuchisir or Matt Nelson, Dan Skipper probably in the starting guard. Habo Vitae though is on IR. Josh Pascal and Charles Harris, both the huge edge rushers for them, are both on IR though. Are both out. And same thing with Romeo Cora. Don't know what's up with him. James Houston, Julian O'Cora, Austin Bryant, John Kaminsky, all going to rotate again with Aiden Hutchinson. They're off the edge. Lee McNeil, Isaiah Bucks are both their defensive tackles. Malcolm Rodriguez, Alex Anzalone, and Chris Ford are their linebackers. Will Harris is their left cornerback. Kirby Joseph and Deshaun Elliott there as well. Jerry Jacobs, Amani Oriaraway, and Mike Hughes across the secondary with Bobby Price and Tracy Walker both on IR. Jeff Okudah is out for this one. That's huge for the Bills. Michael Badgley is your kicker, your punters. Jack Fox, Khalif Raymond is your punter, your kick returner is Khalif Raymond my bad, Justin Jackson. Scott Daly's your long snapper. Let's get to the keys of the game for this for Thanksgiving Day football on CBS. And for this Bills offense, I said run the ball 10 plus times per quarter. They got to run the ball really well in this game. Obviously, we don't know if they can because, again, Detroit was really stout against that last week. I don't think they're going to be able to throw the ball as much as they want to. Obviously, Detroit is hurting in the secondary. They could light them up for all I know, but I want them to run the ball a lot, considering the game they have next week. Josh Allen, 10 plus attempts, under 10 yards. He's got to hit those short passes. That'll really open up these stuff. Beat the Lions corners on third down by isolating receivers. My bad. Stephon Diggs, yeah. Like, get him isolated on guys, especially on Amani Oruwariye. See what happens there. If you didn't know, Amani Oruwariye is the Lions' weakest corner. Yeah, I know he had a pretty decent week last week, but he was the worst starting corner for before he got benched through the first, 3 games of the season. Bills defense now. Better alignment on the outside, funneling the routes of the receivers towards the middle of the field so that safeties don't need to be stretched as well. So basically what that all means is basically outside leverage by the corners so they don't get burned over the top like they did against the Browns last week. But as well, the safeties are much better over the middle. Obviously, Damar Hamlin is really just a zone middle part of the field corner. When he has to get outside to the boundary, he is not good, which what I mean by that is out to the numbers, to the hash marks. You'll see that on the field. That's what I mean there. But as well, yeah, zones being more competent considering Jared Goff's efficiencies over the middle. You want them. They will be better when they force Jared Goff to throw over the middle. He's not very good over the middle quarterback. Obviously, he doesn't have great arm talent. He obviously has a pretty good arm, but he just hasn't been good over the middle this year. Make him throw passes there. Let's get to the Lions now. And for this Detroit Lions offense, 30 plus touches for Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. Of course, they're both running backs. They did that last week. They scored 31 points. More play action designs to the weak side of the field, giving space to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's obviously electric in space, their best receiver, as well giving more opportunities to DJ Chark against press techniques. He was leading with the Jaguars with that. See if we can get back to that today. Today. Lions defense, you have to make the Bills get out of shotgun. When the Bills are out of shotgun, they're a mess. You make sure Josh Allen gets understand. The way you do that is by basically fitting the run out of the shotgun, by flooding the middle, make Devin Singletary bounce it outside, and funneling the running backs out of bounds. So basically just make them go out of bounds because they can't do much if they're out of bounds. And by Gabe Davis beating you at the top of his route. He's been really bad at the top of his route this year. It's kind of sad, but he just hasn't been able to beat corners out there. He really makes you, really wins at the line, which is a little bit of a problem considering this Lions secondary likes to run a lot of, not off technique, but a lot of middle technique. Not really soft coverage, but yeah, I just say they're not on the guy, but it's basically your basic alignment. That's what I got there. I hope you guys enjoyed the keys of the game for Thanksgiving Day football on CBS. Now let's get to the Giants and Cowboys. I'm ready for this. Here we go. And this is Thanksgiving Day football on Fox tomorrow at 4:30. Of course, after the World Cup. If you don't want to watch the Lions, if you wanted to watch the World Cup, yeah, it's on Fox right after this. Fox NFL Sunday. It starts at 4. If you're going to be watching the Bills and Lions game, again 4:30 on Fox. Fox Support Days as well. Obviously, streaming on Fox Sports app and NFL Plus app. If you didn't know, there's an hour preview pass, so if you wanted to watch the end of the World Cup and part of this, I guess, maybe, I really don't know what the issue is there. Announcing this game will be Kevin Burkhardt, Greg Olsen, Aaron Andrews, and Tom Rinaldi, of course, in Dallas for a game that's been anticipated the whole season. The Giants are 7-3. We did not expect them to be here. Obviously, I think they should be 8-2 going in this game. They lost a really bad one last week. They got to play their best game, A-plus game to beat Dallas. And Dallas can't have one of their best games because Dallas is a lot better than the Giants. I'm just saying that. I don't like the Cowboys, but again, they're 7-3. Nothing makes me more happy when the Giants beat them. If the Giants beat them, but we never know what'll happen there. That's the game info for this one. Again, 4:30 on Fox Sports app, NFL Plus, other streaming services for this one. Again, 4 Eastern time is Fox NFL Sunday for this huge NFC East matchup and a wild card standings thing. Yeah, let's get right to the Giants projected starting lineup. And for NYG, Daniel Jones at quarterback, Tyler Taylor, his backup, Saquon, and Matt Breida in the backfield, Darius Slay, Kenny Golladay, Isaiah Hodgkins at receiver, Richie James is questionable, Sterling Shepard, Wanner Robinson, Colin Johnson, all on IR. Still got Marcus Johnson and Davis Sills the fifth there, though. Daniel Bellinger's out of tight end, Lawrence Cager again going to be their starting guy, Chris Myrick probably going to get a lot of the blocking assignments. Andrew Thomas is questionable, Matt Pert and DeVary Hamilton probably will start. Again, Tyree Phillips is questionable. Joshua Zudu's out. Jalen Mew, John Feliciano, both out, so Nick Gates will start. This offensive line is brutally injured. Obviously, with Ben Bredesen on IR, that doesn't help either. Mark Lewinsky, obviously the only healthy guy really here. He's there. Again, Evan Neal is out, so, again, Matt Pert, DeVary Hamilton there. I really hope Andrew Thomas can play. Is there any update on him? He's questionable. I think he'll play, but I don't know for sure. I hope he can play because, again, they need someone to block Michael Parsons. Jahai Ward, Dexter Lawrence, and Leonard Williams across that defensive line, though. Azeez Ojulari, DJ Davidson, Nick Williams, all on IR at that linebacker, that defensive line spot. Kayvon Thibodeau, Ocean Jimenez off the edge. Ocean Jimenez has been really good the past couple of weeks. Jalen Smith, Megan McFadden are their starting linebackers. Tate Crowder, of course, rotates there in pass coverage and in tackling situations. Short yardage, too. Darren Beavers is on IR, though. Adoree Jackson and Fabian Moreau, their two starting quarters, out. Cordell Flat, Nick McLeod will have to step up immensely. And Darnell Holmes has to step up as well. Xavier McKinney, their star player, is out. Tony Jefferson and Aaron Robinson both on IR as well. Jason Pinnock is questionable. Julian Love, of course, been fantastic as strong safety. Dane Bellins is questionable. Trenton Thompson probably will start. Maybe, I don't even know there. Graham Gano is their kicker. Their punters, Jamie Dillon, Adoree Jackson out and at punt returner. Same thing with Richard James. Questionable, so Darnell Holmes might have to be their punt returner. Of course, Gary Browell is their kicker returner. Casey Kreider is their long snapper. Let's get over to how about them Cowboys? Yeah, Cowboys predict starting lineup. And for the boys, Dak at quarterback, Zeke, Tony Pollard both in the backfield. Rico Dowdle is on IR. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Noah Brown, all receiver. James Washington, Sammy Foco both on IR though. Dalton Schultz, Jay Ferguson, a tight end. Tyron Smith, Matt Firenoik both on IR. Tyler Smith, Connor McGovern, Tyler Piadash, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele across the offensive line. DeMarcus Lawrence is questionable off the edge. Sam Williams and Dorrance Armstrong both healthy though. Of course, Dante Fowler Jr. is questionable. Neville Gallimore is questionable. Quinton Bohanna out. Terrell Basham is doubtful. Oza Odigizua is questionable. Jonathan Hankins is doubtful. Neville Gallimore again is questionable. So Carlos Watkins, guarantee he will play. The thing is, they're just really bashed up here. Again, Terrace McKinley taken off by waivers, of course, former member of the Los Angeles Rams. He'll probably get playing time. I mean, this is a perfect segment to say if the what is it called? If the Giants can't run the ball, they're in trouble. But yeah, Anthony Barr is out. That's huge. Like Luke Gifford will start. Devontae Bond, Devin Harper both on IR. Michael Parsons is questionable. Probably will play. The LVE again, mainstay in that middle linebacker. Damone Clark would not be surprised if he gets a lot of snaps. Anthony Brown, Trayvon Diggs coming off his career game. Not an interception or anything. You're just absolutely clamped. I mean clamped Justin Jefferson. TJ Goodwin and Darren Bland both are going to probably play as well. Jerron Curse at strong safety. Malik Hooker might play with Donovan Wilson questionable. Kelvin Joseph is questionable as well. Jordan Luzick, Isaac Taylor Stewart both on IR. Brett Maher is your kicker. Your punter is Brian Anger. Cavante Turpin, obviously your mainstay returner. Long snapper is Matt Overton. Again, McQuaid, Rico Dowdle, both on IR. Let's get right to the keys to the game for this Thanksgiving Day football on Fox. NFC East Division collision. And for this Giants offense, Saquon has to be extremely efficient. I'm just saying that because if he doesn't have a productive first down, the drive's over probably. 5.5 plus yards per carry. He's got to be super efficient. 12 plus yards per catch too, because he will get catches. Unless there's a couple of red zone catches, I mean, that hinders his stat line, then it hinders his stat line. But if he's, consistently getting 12 plus yards per catch, that would be huge. Daniel Jones has to find Darius Slade downfield, even if he's under pressure. He's got to hit him. He's his best receiver. They have the most chemistry. That's going to be their passing game. Maybe get Kenny Golladay involved, probably in the red zone. Giants use blitz Dak up the middle. Get him on his butt. I don't care what you do. He's not going to beat you outside the pocket. Hit him there. Dory Jackson on CeeDee Lamb. He's not playing, so I might just as well just take that out. CeeDee Lamb, I'm just going to put CeeDee Lamb there. Figure a way to shut him down. And no Tony Pollard either. If he has a big day, the Giants are just going to get their butts kicked. It's just going to happen because if you can't stop him, you're not going to stop anything on the Cowboys offense. Not that he's bad. I'm just saying, he builds everything there. Let's get to the Cowboys now. And now for this Cowboys offense, 20 plus touches for Tony Pollard. Give him the ball as much as possible. Zeke, 10 plus touches in the red zone. He's explosive there. Come up huge on third down. 75% completion rate, which is pretty crazy. But if they're able to get that done, I'd be shocked if they lost. Cowboys defense forced a huge turnover. I don't know when, but that would boost momentum a lot. Under 20 points as well. They do that. They probably should win. I think their offense is good enough to do that. Under 100 rushing yards as well. They do not want to get burned there. And make Daniel Jones beat you under pressure. Yeah, make him. Literally just send blitzes left and right. If he starts beating you, then sit back. But if he can't, that's what you got there. You should win this. Okay? Cowboys and Giants, that's all I got for this. Let's get right to the last game of this 2022 NFL Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving night special, Patriots Vikings. Here we go. In our 2022 edition of the Thanksgiving Night Special, we've got the New England Patriots at 6-4 Facing off against the Minnesota Vikings, who are 8-2. This is a huge game for both teams. Obviously, the Patriots at 6-4, looking to get to 7-4. Can they come? Actually, no, they can't be first place in this division, but can get close to there. Vikings at 8-2. They're just looking to not look anything like they did last week because they were horrible. And Patriots, you're gonna get your butts kicked if you played anything like you did last week. Both these teams coming off bad offensive games, one bad defensive game, one good defensive game. Again, 8:20 on NBC Sports, NFL Plus, peak on Earth streaming services for this one. 8 o'clock Eastern time on NBC is Football Night in America if you want to watch a pregame for this one. Obviously, when you look at the announcers, Mike Tirico, Tony Dungy, and Jason Garrett, and probably Melissa Stark, I don't know for sure. That's probably your announcing group. It's kind of cool they have all these guys, though. Again, giving Chris Collinsworth the night off. But Mike Tirico is working overtime to say the least. But he's a machine. Probably the best announcer in the sport right now. I'm not even kidding. He's so consistent. But that's what we got there. Yeah, let's go to the Patriots projected starting lineup. And for New England, Mac Jones is their quarterback. Bailey Zappi is their backup. Obviously, Brian Hoyer is on IR. Ramondre Stevenson, Damian Pierce Strong Jr. in the backfield. Jacoby Myers, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, tackle Thorne, receiver with Devontae Parker is questionable, and Christian Wilkerson is on IR. Hunter Henry, Jonathan Smith, the tight end, Trent Brown is their left tackle. They're with Isaiah Wynn out and Yodi Kashjus questionable. Isaiah Wynn is out at left guard, so Cole Strange will start. David Andrews is questionable. James Fernandez is behind him. Michael Onwenu is their right guard. Yodi Kashjus again is questionable, so maybe Connor McDermott. I really don't know there. Jason Hines, Marcus Cannon, both on IR. Andrew Stuber is out defensively now. Lawrence Guy, Devon Gotcha, DJ Weiss Jr. Across the defensive line with Christian Barmore on IR. And Fernie Jenkins, Matt Judon, Josh Uche off the edge. Juwan Bentley and Jelani Tavai at middle linebacker. Ronnie Perkins is on IR with Marcus Jones being questionable. Ben had the game-winning touchdown for them last week off of punt return. Johan Williams and Cody Davis are both on IR in the secondary, though. Jonathan Jones, Kyle Duggar, Devin McCourty, Jalen Mills, Jamiles Bryant, Jack Jones, who's been phenomenal this year. All at corner, secondary, my bad. Special teams like Quinn Ordine is out another week. Nick Folk is their kicker. Their punter is Michael Pilardi with Jake Bailey on IR. Marcus Jones is their punt returner, but he is questionable. Miles Bryant will play if he can't. Pierce Strong Jr. is their kick returner. Again, Marcus Jones is questionable. Ty Montgomery is on IR, and Joe Cardona is the long snapper. Time to get over to the Vikings. And for the Vikings, Kirk at quarterback, Dalvin Cook, Alexander Madison, both in the backfield. Ty Chandler, Thomas Hennigan, B.C. Johnson, Ben Elfson, all at skill positions are all on IR. With Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne, T.J. Hawkinson across the weaponry. Through our wide receiver again, T.J. Hawkinson is their tight end. Johnny Muck getting snaps again for blocking schemes. And of course, their fullback, C.J. Ham. Christian Darrisaw is out for this one. Blake Brendel projected to start. Urgent Cleveland, Garrett Bradbury, Ed Ingram, Brian O'Neill across the rest of this offensive line. Dalvin Tomlinson is questionable. James Lynch will probably start if he can't play. Harrison Phillips, Jonathan Ballard across the rest of the defensive line. Kenny Wilkes is on IR. Daniil Hunter, Patrick Jones II, DJ Wana, Darius Smith off the edge with Eric Hendricks, Jordan Hicks, and probably Troy Dye getting some playing time. Linebacker, Pat P, Harrison Smith, Cameron Bynum, Shannon Sullivan, Duke Shelley, Chris Boyd, all at corner, all in the secondary with Andrew Booth Jr., Caleb Evans, both on Lewis Seen, Cameron Dansel Sr., both on IR. Craig Joseph is your kicker, your punter is Ryan Wright. Jalen Riger is your punt returner, your kick returner is Keenan Wangu. Andrew DePaul is your long snapper, Ty Chandler is on IR. Okay, time for the keys to the game for Thanksgiving night special. Okay, for this Patriots offense, 20 plus points. They're going to have to score points to win this. 7 plus offensive linemen set on short yards down, so don't screw around. 40 plus rushing attempts, 25 with Damian Harris. He was so explosive last week. Give him his freaking carries. And help out the defense by sustaining long drives. I mean long drives. Keep that Vikings offense off the field. Patriots defense, sack Kirk 5 plus times. Get him on his butt. It really worked out well last week. And limit the usage of Dalvin Cook by getting up two scores. When they use Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson gets open. When they don't, he has a little bit of a hard time. That's the reason that really happened in their 2 losses. Now let's get over to the Vikings. Okay, for this Vikings offense, just throw the playbook in the garbage. I mean, it was so bad last week. More dink and dunk designs. They're going to have to start using that if they can't really scheme anyone up. 20 plus carries with Dalvin Cook and 5 plus with Alexander Madison. This running game's got to be prevalent in this one. Vikings defense, make sure Mac Jones has to make plays from the gun. You don't want to make plays from under center because he actually can, but because that's where he's most comfortable. But in the gun, you'll get pressure on him. And that's what I mean. Every snap the edge rusher should get, and it's actually a reality because, again, they have 4 guys that can do it. And finally, come back, to your senses that man-to-man with the injuries don't work out well. Yeah, Lewis Dean and Cameron Dancer, surprisingly, are actually two youngings. Are your best man-to-man guys. The other guys are old farts. I mean, I like Pat Pete, but he's not really good playing man-to-man against guys like, I don't know, Tyquan Thornton, because he's a lot faster than him. But yeah, no man-to-man crap, okay? It didn't work well with Eric Hendricks. He's not the fastest dude. Obviously, very good tackler, very good at not getting manipulated, very good eye discipline. He's just not as fast as he used to be. That's what I got for Thanksgiving night special preview keys to the game. I got one thing to tell you before we get into something special, specifically for this Thanksgiving. Let's get right into it. So in honor of Thanksgiving, I thought it would be a good idea if I rated Thanksgiving foods, because obviously it's Thanksgiving. So yeah, something really cool here. It's obviously going to be pretty short, but yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, obviously I just explained it, but starting out with mashed potatoes, and obviously Elite will eat leftovers. Yeah, bro, why isn't the turducken on here? If you didn't know, the turducken is literally and I mean the best Thanksgiving food ever. Salad, yeah, I'll get seconds. Okay, I mean, it's okay. I'll eat it. Hard pass, it's not very good. Rather eat dog food is, like the worst of the worst. Mashed potatoes, I think it's okay. I mean, I like mashed potatoes. Obviously, they're not great. Like, I would not, let me put it this way. It's not a food I like to eat before a run. Obviously, on Thanksgiving, it's not the first thing I go to, but it's pretty good. Carrots, elite. Didn't know I love carrots. Carrots are probably my favorite food. Yeah, carrots are really good. Even cooked on Thanksgiving, they're even better, but obviously just normal carrots. I love carrots in general. That's why they're there. Turkey, turkey's just okay at this point. I mean, I like turkey. It's great, but you can't really cook a great turkey these days. It's just, I haven't had a great turkey in a long time, but they're decent. Gravy I used to put here, but I'll put it in okay. I think this is part of the reason I like turkey is because I'll put it on it. Gravy's okay. Obviously, when I was younger, I thought it was crap, but it's okay. Ham, it's not really Thanksgiving food, but I'd say it's solid. I'll definitely get seconds for ham. It's better than turkey, but it's really good. Apple pie's elite. I actually put it in solid because apple pie, if you don't make it really good, it doesn't taste great, but it's still really good. Biscuits, I don't like biscuits, so I'll have to put a hard pass, but here's why. Biscuits, again, are super hit or miss, but they usually miss more than they hit. Creamed onions, I'd rather eat dog food. I mean, it's the worst Thanksgiving food. Cranberry sauce, again, hit or miss, but I'll put it in okay, because, again, it's what you put on stuff. It's okay. Bean casserole, I don't think I've ever had this, so I'll just put it in okay. I mean, it's okay. Whatever. Peas are solid. I like peas a lot. I like vegetables in general, but I don't think this is really anything to complain about. Cream corn is a hard pass. Corn in general is really good, but cream corn, that gives me stomach problems, man. Cornbread's good. I'll put it in okay though, because again, a little hit or miss. It's okay though. Bread rolls, I think they're elite. Bread rolls, I could eat 20 of these, but I restrict myself to like 2 because again, I don't want to get a stomach ache. But yeah, bro, bread rolls are so good. Sweet potato casserole, I'll put in solid. I'll definitely get leftovers, just not too much. That's why it's not elite. Like, I can't stuff myself with this, then again, stomach problems. Jelly cranberry is, it's the worst. I mean, it is the absolute worst Thanksgiving food. Like, I don't even know why they have this. I mean, it looks cool. Like, it just tastes like absolutely awful. Pecan pie, I just don't like it. I'm not gonna say it's dog crap because again, it probably tastes really good. I don't like pecan in general though, so I have to say a hard pass. Pumpkin pie the best. I mean, it's literally the best. I'll tell you this. In terms of talent, I do think apple pie tastes better, but again, pumpkin you never really miss. It's so good. Stuffing, I'll put it in solid. I'll definitely get leftovers with these. It's not elite though because again, I wouldn't stuff this down my throat every single day. But it's very good. Cheese, I don't know what the heck this is. Mac and cheese isn't even Thanksgiving food, but it's obviously elite. I mean, if we eat this on Thanksgiving, what the heck go? Mac and cheese is so good. The only thing is, as long as it's not Annie's or it's too creamy, that's the only thing I have to do. But mac and cheese is elite. I don't know why it's Thanksgiving food, but I guess it is in some households. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, put in the comments below what you guys think is the best Thanksgiving food. I like to just do this for fun, once in a while, loosen things up. But that's what I got there, and yeah, here's the butt fumble.
You got a busted play here, and then Sanchez gets hit. The ball is loose, and it's alive.
I have never seen this before in my life. Watch this. Vince Wilfork is going to throw Brandon Moore back into his quarterback. He's going to fumble the football. This is what Reggie White used to do to people. Forklift them and just lift them off the ground. Mark Sanchez not